representing Palace, so let us tell you about Palace. Rolling straight to the ceiling, crowns and crystals, top like journeys, dishing out malice. Hold up, South London's grandest, far from bandits. Anything earned for a goal of innovation, just passing the team over here might finish out. Bright future we can't vanish. It's E25 any day, that's sellers. Rev up the engines, no more reverse reactions. Fan cams bounce on stream. Share up the team, support the dream team when Eagles fly, make noise and scheme. Dare to dream or dream to dare, taking a step to become supreme.
We're back. We're back. It's a massive turnaround, a quick turnaround at that. We're back for the Liverpool preview as we take them on in the Carabao Cup. Round of 16, I believe it is. Tomorrow night, obviously, the time of recording. Dan, how's it going? How's it going, Dan?
Yeah, good. Same as yesterday, really. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting game to call. But you know, I like a bit of midweek football. I won't be going up there, unfortunately, because I've got to work early on Thursday, so I won't be up there. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, and guys, you already know the drill. You already know who we've got involved here. Big up to Cal from Team Kopish. They do amazing work over there. So obviously the title's going to be in the description and in the title. Make sure you click that link, subscribe to them, and whatnot. The Team Kopish guys, as Liverpool fans, they like us. You know, the Liverpool fan base at the minute don't really like Palace, but they like us. They're cool with us and stuff. How's it going, my bro?
Yeah, it could be better. I was saying to you guys before we started recording, I don't know what we did to you guys for you to inflict this damage on us. Like, we actually don't have an issue with Palace as a fan base. Obviously, again, it's slightly different for me. I've grown up not too far from the grounds. I've always had like a little soft spot for Palace, unless we're playing them. But Gahey in the summer, we looked like we were about to seal that deal, and then you guys shut the door at the last minute. Community Shield, we were both at the game, Rich. Like, that was dark for me to have to watch you guys lift the trophy and then hear your fans singing while that was happening. Then we go undefeated. We start the season, all wins. Get to Selhurst Park, and your team goes, nah, you're not leaving there with anything today. And then now we're here again. Like, what have we done to you in the past to deserve this? That's what I want to know. Like, why did you choose us to go, yeah, we're going to mess them lot up this season?
Hey, listen, we can flip the coin here. We've messed ourselves up too.
So you said you beat us, but at what cost? Yeah, is that what
you? No, obviously it's a game tomorrow that it's important for both sides in a weird way. But we'll get into the minute details of that in a minute. Talk to us about that form, though. Yes, you lost to us, but what's gone wrong in your opinion? What's gone wrong with Liverpool?
So the first 5 league games of the season, we won all 5, right? And we all sat there collectively, Liverpool fans, and said, you know what, we're kind of riding our luck, but it's what champions do. First 10 games of the season, I've always maintained, just get the results on the board. The second 10 games, that's when you start seeing performances. The third 10 games, that's when, again, you get back to the results business, like just see out the season and get results. When we played you guys in that first half, oh, bro, I was watching that game and I was like, this can't be happening. Like, Alisson's having to perform to a world-class elite level to keep this at 1-0. Not to keep it 0-0, to keep it at 1-0. And then, obviously, we get back in the game, and at that point, I was thinking, because of what we've done previously, I'm thinking, okay, all right, we're going to snap into gear, we'll get a late winner, I'll call Rich, I'll have a bit of banter down the phone, and then we'll be good. And then Nketiah comes on and scores, and I'm like, do you know what? We've had this coming. Like, can't even be mad at it. We've beaten numerous teams this season with last-minute goals. It's our turn to deal with that. And then the Chelsea game happens. You're thinking, okay, we're going. And here's the thing.
Just quickly, though, it's hard on it because then I tried to call you. You didn't pick up your phone.
I know. I was in a dark place, Rich. I was in a dark place. So with that game, I thought, you know what? Glaston's got these guys set up really well. Palace are very difficult to play against. We as a team have struggled to play against Palace. I can deal with that. I can take that one on the chin. But then the Chelsea game, when they're losing all their centre-backs, then they're down to Hatto and Reece James, and then they get a late winner, I'm like, okay, we need to start addressing things here. Then we lose to Galatasaray, and I'm like, okay, this is really bad now. Like, and again, I didn't think it was a penalty, but we still didn't do enough in that game to deserve a win either. Then I'm thinking, okay, we go an international break. Cool, we'll do what we need to do. Come back off international break, and you lose to Man United. That's horrific. That's horrific. And then it's the manner in which you lose
as well.
At Anfield.
Yeah.
And we're out-coached. Amorim had been ridiculed by everyone in the league, and he came to Anfield and out-coached us.
Can I ask you about that game, actually? Because obviously there's a lot of talk about McAllister's head injury. Keeping your Liverpool hat on, and being as honest as open as you, like, do you think the ref should have stopped the game?
Yeah, because from what I've known of the rules, it's not who inflicted the damage, it's the fact of if there's a head injury or head trauma, then the game just stops and you see to that. So I was shocked when it happened, but at the same time, we still have to defend it. Like, we have to play to the whistle, and we didn't. So yeah, it should have been stopped, but I'm not using that as an excuse. Like, we weren't good enough on the day. Man United were better than us. They deserved the win, and they got the win. And then you're thinking, all right, we got Frankfurt. I thought we'd draw against Frankfurt or potentially lose, but we turned up and were brilliant. And you're thinking, okay, so what changes did we make in that game? We played Jones in that game. We played a 4-4-2. We played Wirtz from the right. We dropped Salah. We played Robbo from the start, dropped Kirkes. Maybe, just maybe, the manager's going to go, okay, well, this game we won. Let's keep this and have a little bit of stability. No. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? And then we play against Brentford and we get again tactically broken down. And I remember when we played Man United last season at Old Trafford, Slot came out after the game and basically stripped Ten Hag naked and said, these are his tactics. This is what we did to adjust to his tactics, and that's why we got the 3-0 win. And we as Liverpool fans, we lapped up. We've just beaten our rivals 3-0 away from home, and then our managers come out and just destroyed your manager on live TV. We lapped it up. Bro, this season, I've seen Cucurella speak about it. I've seen Man United players speak about it. I've seen the Brentford manager speak about it. Glasner spoke about it. Everyone knows what Liverpool's weaknesses are. But not just that. Slot talks about Liverpool's weaknesses and says, I don't have an answer for it. I always use this as an analogy. If I'm a boxer and I'm in a press conference, let's say, Rich, me and you are having a boxing match, and we have a press conference before the boxing match, and I go, you know what, this training camp, I've really found it difficult blocking the overhand right, and I've got a slight rib injury, so if I get hit in the body, I might be in big trouble. What's the first thing you're going to do in the fight, Rich? Overhand right and body
ding,
shot.
ding, ding.
Like, overhand right and body shot. So it's like, not only do we have weaknesses that we as fans can spot, but our managers doubling down and saying, hey, everyone, these are our weaknesses and this is what we struggle against. I have no answers. I have no answers. This is your job to find the answers. Like, I'm at a wit's end, bro. I'm lost with it at the moment. And look, I'll always remember Slot and love Slot for what he's done. He's delivered us number 20. I've got to go to my first Liverpool parade as a Liverpool fan. Like, I will never, ever say a bad word about him. But I do think the time is for me personally, is we need change. If the manager's coming out and saying, I haven't got the answers to solve these problems, then respectfully, I think we've got to move on.
If they did part ways, who'd you go for?
All right, this is where I'm going to get chewed up a little bit. And I know this isn't the right thing to say. And I know, I'm in the minority.
You're going to say Glasner, innit?
No, say Gareth Southgate.
No, Glasner's. So I've got three choices. It's Glasner, Iriola, and the third one's Gerrard.
Ooh, Gerrard, that is
Hear me out. The Gerrard one is from a room of complete biasness. Like, I'm extremely biased when it comes. I just think as though I look at the players and they just look devoid of confidence and they lack motivation. And I look at some of those players like your Virgil van Dijks and your Salahs, and Gerrard is someone who fully gets that pressure, fully understands what Liverpool is about. I'm not even sitting there saying he's a tactical master or a tactical G. He's not. But I think I saw a lot of him at Rangers and thought, yes, it's not the greatest of leagues, but he still had to dethrone Celtic, and he managed to do that. He also did well in the European campaign that season. Now, granted, he didn't do great at Villa. I get that, but I think there was also stuff going on behind the scenes there. I think Gerrard could potentially help turn things around, but my first two choices would probably be Glasner and Iriola.
I guess we're gonna have to take that as a compliment to how
It's a
well
compliment. It's a
that person
compliment.
has done.
I mean, if he wants to bring along Gahey and Lacroix, then
That's the biggest issue. Stop. You obviously mentioned Arnie in a slot, and I know I've heard one of the things saying, "Oh, the ball was in the air for such and such a time, we can't deal with it," which is stupid. Why are Liverpool fans slot out?
I can't speak for all Liverpool fans. I can only speak for myself. It's the stubbornness. It's the lack of meritocracy. So if a player's playing well, they're still not rewarded like Chiesa. There seems to be a lack of motivation, and tactically and in-game management has been horrific. It's been absolutely horrific. Like we're 1-1 with Chelsea. We're chasing a goal, but you bring on Endo. That's crazy. We go into a game against Man United and you don't start Florian Wirtz. You're chasing the game against Brentford. You take off Florian Wirtz and bring on Joe Gomez. Like at this point, it almost feels like someone's in his ear and going, "Do this for a laugh, bro. Just do this for a laugh. It's gonna it's gonna really annoy Callum. Do this, bro. Take off Wirtz and put on Gomez." And he's doing it, and it's just like, I don't get it, man.
Dan, I mean, obviously, we've not had the best of forms recently ourselves, and I think, and we're going to do the same with Liverpool as well, we need to have a discussion as to what we do with our squad. Do we rotate? Do we play our strongest side? Which game's a priority? This one or Brentford? Do we prioritize both? Like, and I think our decision is going to change multiple times up until we find out what our team lineup is. But I'll start with you, Dan. Like, where do you go with this? What would you do with us?
Really sorry to cut you down, bro. When do you guys play Brentford? Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay, cool.
Saturday. Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff, I think. That's a good question. I mean, I'm biased. I've never been a big fan of the League Cup. I've always seen it as a bit of a throwaway sort of competition. So I'm a bit biased. Personally, what I would do is I would rotate. Like for me, it's second round of the League Cup.
It gets you to the quarterfinal.
I know, but I just don't rate the League Cup. I never have. I'm the bad person to ask about this, really. I would rotate, but I know Glasner won't. I mean, I think a better question would be, or a question that I would be thinking.
It's a great question. Answer it.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant like what, in terms of like what I think. How far would I go with the rotation?
Because I was going to ask you, what rotation would you do?
Yeah. Like, so like I would go Benitez, for example. I would go Camvo, but then obviously because of the depth we have, like I wouldn't play. Like, I probably wouldn't even play Klein. I probably would still play Munoz. Maybe Sosa, but then would he get rinsed? Probably. So even though I would rotate, there's not a lot of rotation options for us, really.
All right. Have a think about what you'll do, like what your 11 will be. I'll say the same as well afterwards. For me, can I be honest with you? And I've been thinking about this. I won't be mad if we go strong. It sounds crazy. It does. And look, if we are going to rotate, I would only rest Mateta and Sarr. That's the only two I'd rest, personally.
I don't want to see Sarr at all. I'm sick of Sarr. Sick.
Play him.
For me, those are the only two I'd rest. And start Eddie and start Uche and keep Pino on the pitch. That's the two that I would do. And the rest I'll keep the same. Maybe Benitez, but I don't think goalkeepers need much of a rest. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I know.
But I wouldn't drop Mitchell, even if he needs to. That drop off. It's too bad.
Yeah, Sosa's a bit crap.
And then obviously you saw what happened when we took out both Wharton and Kamada. We were terrible in breaking down a low block. So if he is going to change the midfield, just one of them at least. Rest one of them, and maybe play with Hughes and Wharton. I'll go.
Would you play Esse and Uche?
Pino and Uche. Yeah, and then Nketiah up front.
Yeah, I can back that.
Yeah. Well, what would be your changes then? Like if you were to pick an 11?
Well, I've got the. I decided to get a little thing going.
He's prepared. He's prepared.
Tactical Dan, yeah? I
Come
see
on,
it.
This is why we call him Statman Dan.
That man Dan.
I do. Okay, let's just go Benitez. That's what I'm saying. Like Munoz is. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be playing Klein. I got to be brutally honest. Let's just say Camvo, and then Lacroix, because I don't think we've even got another centre back, do we?
No.
And Gay. That's what I mean. Like I can't actually think. Do we have another centre back after that?
So we're dropping Chris Richards here.
Yeah, I feel like he just because I want Camvo to get a bit more experience, and I think, like I said, the League Cup. I personally, I'm not asked about the League Cup.
Then on that note, would you not then maybe rest Mark?
Well, and play
It's not
Camvo
happening.
over here.
Trust me, it's not happening.
Oh yeah, I know Glasner will not be doing this, but why then we'll do something like that?
Because I mean, Richards was rested against Larnaca.
Yeah,
And
I think
and both Max and Gage played every game. So
I'm trying to think because I think as well. I think the thing with Richards, obviously, he was on duty with the USA, wasn't he? So I think that also played in the reason why he was rested. So I don't know whether I give Essay a run out. I think for this game, I wouldn't be too mad. I know they play crap against Larnaca, but I wouldn't be too mad about that because I don't think we'll play against a low block. Been saying that. Look, I don't know. Lerma's
when you
passing
see
is
Cal's
so bad.
potential 11, it might be a low
actually,
block.
actually, no, I've changed my mind here. Right, I'm going to go as rotating as I can. Okay, we can play. This is like the ultimate rotate. I mean, if you want to, I suppose if you really want to go crazy, you can also do the wing backs. But could you do something like that? I don't know. Or is that too far?
Talk us through the team because it is very tiny, to be fair.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm zoomed in. So Benitez in goal. Then a back three of Lerma on the left, which obviously he played there a lot when Glasner initially came in. Lacroix and Camvo on the right. So Gay and Richards get a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell, Munoz wing backs. I agree. I think Sosa's just too crap. And Munoz, the only backup to him, I suppose you could play is maybe Cardines, perhaps. Yeah. Well, actually, no, you could play Klein, but I think he's just past it, man. Midfield of Kamada and Hughes. Maybe take off Kamada during the game, put Wharton on. Then you got SA on the left and Ketia, Uche. I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't mind Pino there either. Or like between the three of them, like they sort of play, something like that. I don't know. Like they move around or whatever, or they come on, come off at certain times. And yeah, I think Mateta needs a rest, and I think Nketiah has done well enough recently to justify a start.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I said initially I think I would only make the two changes. I guess there is an argument for Camvo starting, to be fair, and also for Benitez. But outside of that, I don't know if we will rotate as much. I don't think I've ever seen him do like 4.
No, I mean this is what I would do, but I know for a fact he won't do that.
Yeah. Cal, is this a game that you're willing to throw away, or do you think you need to play strong to get confidence? Because no matter what competition you're in, if you're not winning games, you're not winning games.
That's a very good question, Rich. And I'd say I want to win every trophy and every competition. I look at the run we have after this game, though, and it's Aston Villa at home, then it's Real Madrid Champions League, and then it's Man City in the league. Given because of how bad our Premier League form is, we have to rotate in this game and rest some of the players. And because we have a few injuries as well, we also have to be mindful of who to play and who not to play. So to answer your question, quote unquote, yes, this is more of a throwaway game than the others, but I still also believe a win here could help us build a little bit of confidence as well. More so for the manager than necessarily the players, though.
Well, so who do you think Slot's going to go with tomorrow then?
Who do I think will go? So Woodman will definitely go in goal, our third choice goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
And has he
Calvin
been
Ramsey.
playing like regularly?
No, he hasn't played for us at all yet.
Is he a new guy?
Yeah, we signed him in the summer. Calvin Ramsey hasn't played a game for Liverpool since 3 years. So that's not a great start at the moment either. It will either be Kirkes or Robbo at left back. I think we'll probably go Robbo, even though I prefer it to be Kirkes. At centre back, I think it'll be Joe Gomez and Endo because I think he has to rest Ibu and Virgil. In midfield, I think it'll be McAllister, Nioni. I do actually think Salah will probably start this game. I think it'll be Salah right, Chiesa in the 10, Rio off the left, and then I think it'll be a Ekitike up top with a view that Isak should be returning by the weekend as well.
Sorry, say that again, please, Callum. So on
No
the right, you got
Salah on the right.
Yeah.
Chiesa in the 10.
Yeah.
And Rio, Ngamoa. I just played with Rio. And then Nioni, N-Y, yeah, N-Y-O-N-I.
Yeah.
And then McAllister. I don't think Gravenberch is fully fit and Szoboszlai needs a rest.
And on the right back, who are you going?
Calvin Ramsey.
Cool.
So seeing that done now, they could potentially deploy a low block or a mid block.
We ain't doing that, Rich, man. You know we ain't.
So even with that side, you'll go all out.
We're at Anfield, yeah. I wouldn't say we'll go all out, but we'll still try and be attacking. We won't do a mid or low block.
Which makes it, like, if we do end up going Uche, that's a massive game for him because he'll have a load of space to exploit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind after 60 minutes, you chuck on the SARS, the Whartons. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But we'll see. It shows where both teams are at the moment.
Yeah, I'm worried
We're
about
both
it.
deliberating.
I'm worried.
What's the more important game, a Carabao Cup round of 16 game or our next league game?
The thing is, if we didn't have all the Conference League stuff, I would straight up just say go strong. But it's just knowing that we've got all those extra games, and if we want to do well, like we're gonna be knackered in.
Because yeah, we got Alkmaar after Brentford, isn't it?
Yeah, we got Alkmaar next week. Yeah,
That's a tough game for you guys.
Yeah.
And then we have the Scum the following Saturday, and then it's an international break, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Actually, we put it like that. Actually, we need to get at least 4 points from the next 2 league games, at least. Okay, that might have changed my mind about tomorrow now.
it's
Yeah,
mad,
I mean, we have to beat Brighton because obviously for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And Brentford, we just got such a stinky record against them.
We do.
Even when we're playing well, they're saying that they got a new manager, so maybe it was just Thomas Frank. I don't know.
Yeah, but listen, they just got long throw after long throw now. So.
Yeah, true.
they're very good, bro.
And that is it. Do you see that? Do you see that throwing that Coyote did the other day?
Yeah, it's mad.
Yes, against us.
That was crazy.
Do you know what we need to do in those areas? It sounds mad, but we might as well just give away a corner.
Yeah.
Oh my days! All right, look, Cal, how do you see the game going tomorrow, and what's your score prediction?
If it's the lineup that I've suggested here, I think we lose the game 3-1.
Oh, this is going to be one of those games, isn't it?
What does that do for the fan base and for Slot?
Nothing good for my mental health. I tell you that much, Rich. Like,
when I say that, like, would the fan base be like, "Oh, we don't really mind"?
No, I think the fan base will let this one slide because we expect to rotate heavily, and we understand we've got injuries and we've got an important game in the Premier League. Well, important week after this one. So I think the fan base will be quite lenient regarding this. If we go and let's say it's a smashing, like we get absolutely battered by you lot, then maybe we'll be conversations. But for me personally, I don't think there'll be a crash out after this game. If we lose this game and then we lose the Villa game, though, whew, that's when it gets really bad.
Gotcha. Dan, how do you see it going?
I think we'll lose as well. Like, as I say, it's one of those games that both fan bases think they're going to lose. I think it's such a difficult one to call because like it just depends how much the teams rotate. Like if they rotate as much as Callum's put on there, then then I think we do have a good opportunity. Let's say, you know what, I'll give a prediction. I'll just say like I think we'll draw. Let's say 1-1, and then it's penalty shootout. Is it penalty shootout straight away? I can't remember. Yeah. And then maybe Liverpool go through. I don't know. I'm just not very optimistic for this game, and a part of me isn't really that bothered if we go out as well.
Yeah, obviously the accumulation of games doesn't help our squad. And obviously that's why the massive debates happening with our fan base as to like Glasgow not rotating enough and so on and so forth. So yeah, we'll see what the lineup is tomorrow. I have gone 2-1 Palace though. Just because I think of the two teams, I think Glasgow will take it a little bit more serious than Slot would. And that's not to discredit Slot and stuff, but I'm guessing his priorities are elsewhere and stuff.
So I've just seen it come out. We didn't even do a press conference for this game, apparently.
That's mad. Ain't it contractually, like, don't you have to do them anyway?
Richard, I told you it's dark over here, bro. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me.
Unless, was there a mention on the Brentford? Like, did they? Because funny enough, our Arsenal press conference was during the Larnaca post press conference, if that makes sense.
It just says Arne Slot won't be holding a pre-match press conference before Liverpool's Carabao Cup tie against Crystal Palace.
I think they're taking a fine. They're going to take a fine. That's interesting. That is interesting. But before we put you under any more misery, Carol, let the people know they can find you.
You can find me hiding under the bed after tomorrow's game. All jokes aside, now big up to you guys. You can find me over on Team Kopish. Me, Matt, and Drift often do a variety of different shows there, and yeah, man, appreciate you having me on as always, guys. Man, you know I love you guys and love this channel as well. So appreciate you guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I just let us get one back, man. Just let us have this. We need this. We need this.
No, fair. No, it's always great having you on, Carl. Level-headed, nice discussion. No crash outs. Like
not yet. Not yet.
Stuff. But either way, I just hope that like either one of us can pick up our phone tomorrow and not be salty about about the result.
No, do you know what? I promise. If you beat us, I will pick up tomorrow. If I don't,
I don't even know if I'll call you. I'll probably be. The funny thing is, I might not even see the game. I might be in the cinema.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the kids are gonna have
No, Steph was like,
date night.
I was like, can we pick another day, please?
I'm just saying, she can't hear me, can she?
No, she's at work.
maybe your tummy starts hurting later on this evening, innit?
I'm gonna see if I can swing it for Thursday anyway. So
yeah. yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
No, for real. Guys, obviously, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to click the title or in the description of Team Kopish. Please show them your love and support.
Thank you, bro.
And as always, guys, up the Palace.
Up the Palace.
Heroes.